That's better. No, that's not better. It is better. There we go. It's working now. Hello. I think that should be us live on there, and I think I'm live in Discord as well, aren't I? Atindi? Harash? I think he was there. Maybe. Oh no, he's on mute. Don't scare me like that, Harash. So there's. But yeah, welcome to.
No.
Oh,
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I was on mute and talked, and then you said I'm.
That's all right. I had a problem.
Yeah.
I had a technical problem because every time I restart the PC, I've got to go in and change the settings for my microphone. Because again, it's another one of those stupid technical problems I've had.
Yes.
So I keep seeing another one. Where's my camera? For some reason, both my cameras for recording. I've got to do something silly. I go studio mode. Go like there. Right, am I still? Yeah, I'm still on that page. You can still hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
That's right. No, the problem again is because again with this setup, as I said, as we found out before, if I jump into a different page,
Yeah.
it goes a bit silly, and the problem is I forgot I'd reset my camera for my other stream for recording earlier.
Okay.
So it had made my head disappear into the top of the screen. Right, let's turn off studio mode. There we go. Right. Good evening, Vicky. Sorry, having technical problems.
Good evening, Vicky.
No, it's more technical issues I'm having today, Vicky. My head was up here, so I've had to go into. There's a thing I can go into alter the kind of the tilt of the camera, digitally, and not have to keep moving the camera around. So yeah, I had my usual sound problem at the start as well, and now I'm just getting the drink organised, and then we can get on with it. I'm so unorganised tonight. For some reason, my brain's a bit fried still. Can't think what must have caused that. Why is it your audio stream current rate is lower than the recommended bit rate? Ah, shut up. Even YouTube's having an odd one tonight. I think it's complaining that it was a long stream yesterday. When I tried to go put the stream live before, it was going, yeah, not going to let you stream today. But we're there. Right, let's get on with this. So tonight's stream slightly different on the ETS side of things.
Yeah,
I'm going to be doing this, but we're also going to be having some chats. Chris, I think, is going to be joining us at some point as well. And if any other member of the community wants to come into the chat, the voice, and have a chat, we're just going to talk nonsense tonight, people. Jedi head floating. Yeah, no, it's not. Jedi's head wasn't floating. Jedi's head was off the top of the page. Right, let's have a look at the contracts. So what I'm also going to do is there's an event happening in ETS 2 tonight, which I haven't done yet. We've got to deliver stuff to an event. I'm trying to figure out why. Where is it?
Yeah, I didn't done this event as well, unfortunately.
Have you not signed up to World of Trucks?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't got it. Hanover, it must be that one.
Oh, greetings, Chris.
Yeah, mate. Oh, he's in the thing, but he's not joined us in voice chat yet.
Yeah.
See if you can spot his surpriser. No, it's Arash. Why are you not in Discord tonight? You told me last night you were going to be in Discord. We've got to deliver stuff to Hanover.
Yes, if you...
It doesn't tell me. No, our Ash's invoice. I'm still waiting for people to see if they've noticed anything different tonight. Thank you, Vicky. Here is... I'm going to come out of this because I want to see what it says about these contracts. Use the down. Do the Hanover Expert ITS. Okay. No. Those contracts. So it's the ITS.
Maybe Chris is not in his house because he says, I'm not in Discord for tonight, because he should have plugged with the microphone. Yeah.
Oh, we got one where we are as well. Oh, that's just perfect. At least you've spotted what's going on, Vicky, yeah. Oh, look, it's raining.
Ready to roll.
I'm going to stop my engine. Not a problem, mate. I thought with all this rain, I thought it must be you that started all this rain, Arash. You wanted me to flood as well.
Yeah, I said that before. Yeah, we had the really heavy flood, and it reached to our first floor.
Oh, I would get one of these ones, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
No,
but it stopped last night.
It was a nice
so
ride.
Hopefully we can not going to be worried anymore for that crisis. Yes.
No, that's not door. That is a... Hang on a minute. What the heck's going on? That is a bit for the trucks.
Oh, you crashed?
Well... well, no, it's just that it doesn't seem to be wide enough for the truck to get in.
Yeah.
There we go. Right, there you go. I hate these ones.
Yeah, me too.
And it's even worse, it's not so... well, it's bad enough getting in with a trailer, it's also bad getting out with a trailer.
Yes. Anytime I try to go into this sort of gates for the entrances, usually my trailer is double, so it's going to be really harder for me.
Time to get the job done.
Right. I don't know if Chris has noticed it yet, though, Vicky. But yes, we've added a little bit of below. You can see below next to my image tonight, because I'm in my normal corner. I feel a bit more normal tonight.
Yeah.
That we've got some bits of promotions going on. So at the moment we've got the indie channel, we've got
Turn left.
Mr. Midgley's business. I've had put on there for him as well because he's a
Ready to turn
great
left.
friend and a great member of the community.
Turn left.
We've got Chris's charity event, plus we've also got some other bits that I can't be bothered to keep saying all the time, and I keep sometimes forgetting it. Well, so I hope that makes sense. And then again, hopefully over time we can get some people who want to promote their businesses there. Of course, if they do, they'll need to contact me so we can discuss.
Yeah, why not?
It won't be free.
Yes.
I've got some other ones I've got to do up there because there's a couple of the
Then turn
promotional things I've got. So things like some of the game companies and all that. I've got codes that we can use and all that. So I'm going to get those on there eventually. But I wanted to see how it worked tonight.
Right.
So yeah. So has everyone's Sunday been? Have you been having a lovely day? Oh, we're going to go to 47 miles. Oh, we should have really talked to turn sleep back on as well, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
I'll do that when I get. I've got to get fuel, so we'll stop at a fuel station. We'll turn everything back on. No. If you want a boom, that's a boom.
So which truck do you like to drive for the next time if you're going to buy another truck? I mean,
Oh, I don't know. I kind of just look around and see what I'm in the mood for at the time. I don't have a preference. Good evening, Nathan. How are you, my friend?
yeah.
Good to have you back again.
keep right. And then
Here's a bit I'm
turn
going to give
right.
everyone a laugh with. Right, so you know how we keep going, hit that like button and all this sort of stuff. And yesterday was no different, and we got to...
Turn right.
Oh, I have a wheel. So we got all that. We got to 13 likes yesterday on the stream. I thought really good. Went today, it's down to 11. So people made the effort to go back and remove the likes they put on it, and one of them had even changed it to I don't like.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. I thought, why?
I think you can, because the rain is stopped, you can turn off your...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I clicked through because I haven't got it set to an off button at the moment. We're rolling. Cruise control switched on. Yeah, I'd say it used to use the keyboard, and I can do the keyboard, but we were doing so many driving games at the time, you know, that the wheel just feels more natural. Oh look, there's fuel. Full beans. Right, let's see if I can get into this sort of service station without toppling my truck.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Hello.
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 Yeah, not bad yourself.
It's one of them days today, innit, with the day it is, and I'm just snored. Did it? Oh.
You like your bit
Oh,
on the
tell you
page?
what.
You'll like the bit on the stream page.
I haven't seen it.
Do you want watching the stream?
Yeah,
Blind as a bat.
I see a banner at the bottom.
What's that? Oh, it's the charity banner.
Nice, I didn't expect that. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, did not.
Yeah.
That's right. Which when Ken sees his is going to be the reaction. I know what Ken's like.
Is that his?
That's his little business.
Yeah.
Makes some really good stuff. But no, I thought it was easier. One it's on there that people can then see it. I mean, I know they're not very big, but for starts, we will people in there. We will promote that a little bit later on. But yeah, we're into this tonight, so thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your help last night as well, Chris. Appreciate that.
No problem.
I didn't get my kebab.
Did you know?
No, they bloody closed.
Got it.
I was. I had to come back and try and find something. So yeah, so if anyone that wasn't part of yesterday's stream, we did the 12-hour live stream last night, and I spoke to Chris briefly, because Chris was in the chat with me towards the end. I said to him, look, I'm going to go and get a kebab, because there's a kebab shop just down the road from me. Hadn't eaten all day, really looking forward to it. Got down there and they just closed the doors. Wanted to cry. Wanted to cry. But thank you everyone who took part in that yesterday. It was really fun. A long day. We got a lot done. A lot more done than I was surprised. And then I watched today's motor racing and I thought it must have been one of us that was controlling the way the teams were doing pit stops. So bizarreness in that here today.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about it. Today's race was. Yeah.
But no, it's and nice job by Nick DeVries today as well.
Yeah.
Becky, can you delete that, please? Ozen, if you can put it in English, please.
Yeah. We speak English, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, but can you delete that one, please, Vic?
I think he find out I'm the Iranian. He's a random guy and he says Iranians always on the sense. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I'm going to delete the first. I'm going to ask him to still delete the first one of it because if I don't know what it says, and I haven't got a mod
we
that can.
speak English. I'm saying if you want to chat, you should. Say
Yeah.
English.
Right, everyone's welcome in, but thank you. Yeah, we've got nothing about you saying love for Arash in this. Our good friend Arash. We're here to support everyone. Are you getting flooded like he is? Who deleted that one? No, only the first one. No, Vicky. I only said the first message, Vicky.
Yes.
So. Are you doing the event?
I am.
Okay.
I've got a first run. I actually managed to get one from Mannheim up to the event.
So that's over 124 then.
Keep left.
Yeah, it's 264.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Vicky, you can apologise to Hossein. Is it Hussein the way it's pronounced? You can apologise to Hussein because you're the one that deleted it. Thank you. Ah,
Just
dear.
now. I'm just looking at, because I'm rendering like 4 videos at the same time. It's like watching stop motion.
Why are you doing 4 at the same time?
Did it get some done?
Yeah, but if you'd done them one at a time, you'd have probably found it would have been quicker.
Yeah.
Because you've been able to give each one the full resource. You'll learn one day, boy. One day.
Alright. Alright, I've had 9 videos uploading all day, most of the day.
That's why I upload. Well, saying that I normally upload tonight, overnight, but I did 2 during the day earlier, because that got me then covered as far as Tuesday. So, because I had a funny feeling I would not remember tonight when I finish this, because I want to do this tonight. I'm just going to go straight to bed.
Yeah. And then I've got videos to sit here and edit and stuff, so that keep me busy.
I've got no more to edit at the moment. I need to actually get more done. I've only got videos done as far as Tuesday.
I don't.
Break.
I'll do them tomorrow. I haven't got out during the day tomorrow, so I'll sort that out.
Oh, I've got more to record tomorrow. I'm going to do hopefully up till about Friday tomorrow. And then my aim is to try and just get a couple done each day this week, because I want to get some other projects I've got to do work done. But so yeah, today's race was a bit of fun.
It was. Did you catch the end?
Which bit?
Ended under a safety car.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear the Ferrari fans booing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that.
It's understandable. I mean, the thing laugh was, I mean, even with the safety car, even if it hadn't been a safety car, he was going to finish second.
Yeah.
But they just think that everyone's against them.
No.
But again, doesn't surprise me. Max gets the right end of a safety car again.
It worked well.
Yeah, but if they'd got the car, if they'd been released with a lap to go, would he have necessarily won?
Who knows?
And I'm not necessarily saying the Ferrari would have got him, but I think a Mercedes on soft tyres might have.
Yeah. Well, Max pitted for softs.
Yeah, it's true. I just don't think. I mean, he always just seems to get the rub of the green at the moment.
Put it this way: if he wins at Singapore,
Yeah.
he's got the title.
No, this is the real.
He's got
No, this is the real Formula One, Vicky. We're talking.
If he wins at Singapore, then that's him with a world title. Nobody can catch him. Oh, that's going to be the stinker of a race, isn't it? Is that the 6 AM one? Oh. Well, 6 AM to our time zone, anyways.
Yeah.
But no, Nick De Vries,
Great
great step in, and good result.
When he was giving Gasly a fright.
Oh no, sorry, it's not Singapore that's the stinker, it's the Japan one, it's Suzuka that's the stinker.
Japan and Australia are the worst ones for us.
Yeah.
Well, Australia is better now that they put it at a sensible time. When it used to be, was it a middle of the night race? Oh no, you maybe don't remember it when it was back then. I mean, it was proper middle of the night here.
I'm sure Australia was, but which one was, there was two, like, I think Australia was 6 AM, wasn't it? Or 8 AM or something.
Oh no, I was in, at one point it was like 3 AM.
Oh, that'd be fine for me. Now it wouldn't be.
Yeah, but when that, I mean, it was okay. It was that long ago. I mean, I must have been about 14, 15. But it used to be stupid o'clock in the morning, and I remember well because that was it used to be at the end of the season as well.
That was that at Albert Park, or was that
It was a street race. Proper street race.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want to see how bad it was, just look back when Nigel Mansell's tyre blew. When Nigel Mansell was going for the world title.
When was he going for the title?
There we go.
When was he going for the title?
What we got? Although you have a very good channel, a good system in Iran. System is very expensive, which means 15 million more than the start of my job. I'm 12-year-old from Iran.
Yeah.
Me Sphinx.
Yeah. Well, no problem Hussein, this it is. We appreciate you, as Vicky says, we appreciate you being here. As long as the thing's in English and is not, you know, as long as we can understand what's being said by one of the ones, myself or the mods can understand what's being said, then we have no objections to what's being said, really.
Yeah.
But if someone's going to, then I have to remove it because I just don't know what's being said and I'm not.
I
Drive-
think
drive-
you can't understand what you're going to say, Leon, if you try to speak a little bit slow for him. Maybe
Well,
after the...
Basically,
Yeah.
what he's trying to say is that as long as it's not political, racism, sexist, or anything like that, you're included.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's in English
Yes.
or a language that can be spoken by one of the mods. And which, considering Vicky's the only one that can speak a foreign language, because I don't think Eisenblog or Jim can.
Really?
What?
Hmm?
What?
Huh?
No.
No, Arash was gonna say something and it confused me.
No. Leon said that Wiki speaks 4 languages.
No, she speaks
She
Polish.
speaks another
Polish?
language.
Yeah,
Right. Polish.
because when
I
she
don't know
was,
about.
she,
I don't know about.
I don't know about speaking.
Sorry.
She can communicate in Polish on chat, which she was doing with someone the other night.
Well, I can help you if some
Yeah,
Persian stuff.
Yeah, but he
can
doesn't
help.
want that. This
No,
is
no,
what he's trying to
I said-
say.
yeah.
Wants it in English.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's also got to be one of the mods because they're the ones that have got to be able to go make the decision quickly that they've got to whether or not to remove it.
Where are the other channel mods?
Heisenblog and Jim, Slippery Jim. We just don't
Ah,
see them
right,
that often in that much at the moment.
Right.
You have a Polish background. I've got a wall as a background.
Oh dear. That was quick. Why can't I find this?
I love the way Vicky's going. She speaks it, she reads it. Oh, hang on a minute, I can write it as well.
Okay, I just remembered.
Keep right.
1992
Right.
was Mansell's championship.
No, that was when he
Yeah.
won the championship.
Exit
Yeah, that
right.
year.
Yeah. He missed out a couple of times as well before that.
Hmm.
Have you never seen that? You'll have seen the images of Mansell's tyre blowing up in Australia, and guarantee it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I never,
I
did
also
the,
remember-
I never did the fatigue thing, did I? I need to change that.
I also remember the bad crash at Spa.
Yeah, I'm
Where-
sure you can do
whether it's-
typos in Polish as well, Vicky.
Was it?
Not that we'd know.
90. Was it 95 or 96? Or was it earlier than that? That bad crash in Spa.
Well, that was when he was in the Ferrari, wasn't it?
say 1998 it was. That real bad crash at Spa.
What, the Mansell's in?
I don't remember.
Mate, I've seen so many crashes and really bad crashes in Formula 1. Saying Spa 98 means diddly.
Oh, it was the day it was absolutely hammering it down.
Oh, you right, okay. So you mean the one that was started off by Coulthard going into the back of Schumacher?
Yeah.
Now, see, now you've said that, now I know which one you're talking about.
Keep right.
Yeah.
And then turn right.
I'm glad they've kept
Right.
Spa on the calendar.
Yeah, Paul, how's it going? Hey, there we go. You can do spelling mistakes in English as well, Vicky.
Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right.
Well, they've even got the signs up for the event as well on the road. Did you notice that when you were doing it?
Yeah. You'll notice something else when you'll notice something else as well when you get closer to ITS.
What is Iran really doing in YouTube? We should activate the filter breaker.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm good, mate. Yourself? What's the filter breaker?
Well, actually, we have the should enable VPN to connect to the some softwares like
Keep left,
Facebook,
then
YouTube,
turn
Twitter,
left.
and even some websites. It's happened in some countries like China
Turn
as
left.
well. So, yeah, we should change our server to European actual countries. I think is the better.
Oh, gotcha. Right. So you're basically a what do you call it? My brain's gone. That's it. I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. No, it's, yeah, I can see the Krone trucks parked around the place.
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't see that before.
They're on the side of the.
You can definitely tell there's an event on because of all the cars. That they've actually made this. We never did find this place before, did we?
You didn't know.
And how did we not find this?
Yes,
This is actually
Vicky,
quite
it's
cool.
VPN.
VPN, thank you, Vicky. That's what we were trying to think of the word of.
Make sure you watch the gate. You didn't hit that gate.
No, I didn't
I
hit
did,
the
I
gate.
I made a mistake once. Came a little bit quick in, and yeah.
I could make a comment about something too soon, but I won't.
Get ready
But
to
it's
turn
not a
right.
filter breaker, Hossein. It's not a filter breaker. It's
Turn
VPN
right.
in English. Yeah, filter breaker means
Virtual
something else.
private network.
Yeah.
I'll
This
say
is
the. I can't just see the point of VPNs, but I don't. But I'm not.
The thing is with this, we're lucky. I mean, there's only a few things here that we would need a VPN for
what?
in the UK.
What?
Because there is sites that are blocked by things down
Why?
here.
What?
But to be honest, we don't. You can get by without them.
Keep left.
Yeah.
This is quite cool. This place.
Big is
Yeah.
the ITS.
You have
Guess you've
arrived
just
at
got
your
round to your
destination.
drop off, have you?
Your route guidance is
getting
now
there.
finished.
I think you're going to have the big support from the Iranians after this live stream.
Mm,
Yeah.
no.
Well,
Alright, if I was instead of you, I'm going to learn a little bit Persian after that. Because we have
mate, I was taught when they tried to teach me a foreign language at school, I was advised to stop doing it because I was killing the language. And it's the teacher that said that.
We have I shared the link to Chris days ago. It was the Persian gamer with the I think 500,000 subscriber. And if it's going to happen to you, I'm really going to be glad. Why not?
Right, one down.
Six to go.
Right, let's have a look at the job list.
Did you want to go down to the Chrome factory and pick one up from there?
Oh, I'm gonna go down. I'm literally gonna go try and get. I'll see which ones come up.
Because I know you do have one you have to take from there, so...
These are all jobs
It's
from
that-
Hanover. A destination. That one? No. It's only giving me jobs from
Yeah,
Mannheim. Alone.
Yeah, there's nothing coming out of here. It's basically you've
Yeah.
just got to bring stuff in.
I know that. Yes, I know that. But the problem is, though, the job list is only giving me jobs going from Hanover.
Okay. So you basically would have to move from to another place then.
So that's what I was trying to do. So I thought, well, let me click somewhere else and see if I can get a job list from there.
Oh, you haven't been to the factory yet. You haven't been to the Chrome factory because I can still see it on your map that it's.
But the problem is,
Right
though, I'm not getting. That's the problem is I'm not getting offered jobs from anywhere else that I click that's nearby, or that's even a distance. I mean, if I went to Cali, look, no job. Paris, no job.
Yeah, for some reason the external contract has gone really weird. You actually have to be in the city, so you have to be actually in Cologne or Mannheim to actually get the contracts. It's gone really weird.
Yeah.
And it never used to do that.
No, and that's what I was trying to say. So it doesn't matter where I head. I mean, I'm just going to pick a job. I'm going to pick somewhere that gives me the right sort of distance. Yeah, I'm not going to do a 500-mile job.
Are you going to walk it?
112 miles. Bremen's 130 miles away. What's the distance again? It's got to be
124 minimum.
Why is it 130 there? 142 to Vertel. Take that one. Take a 257. Oh, bugger, I can't. I'm not going to bother changing the.
Drive safe.
Oh, I'm going to drive quite a bit before I get to the pickup on this one. Right, This will come out of there. So yeah. So thank everyone who's joining us this evening. So this, we really do appreciate it.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Flat out STE Quarter. That's a name and a half.
Turn left.
Yeah.
Oh,
But welcome.
no, it's in there. We appreciate everyone who's joining us this evening. It's in this. Yeah, I kind of got it. It's just a bit strange because I said the last time I did a really during the age, you could just click on wherever you were and pick up a job and go. And I mean, I'd literally drive to it, but this way I've got to earn money on the way back as well, so I don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've only got 73k.
Huh?
You've only got 73 grand.
Keep right,
Hey, there's
then
like,
turn right.
I haven't got you on board, so that means I'm not going to do much crashing.
Turn right.
You didn't crash yet.
Well, I
But
have
if I
into a
w-
wall.
You did.
Yeah.
Going in,
Yeah.
was it into
Yeah,
Tremere?
that's because I forgot how tight the angle was on those places.
Yeah.
And I think even when you do, I came out without crashing.
Yeah. If I was in that room, I think you should probably was into the paint job and repair for 25% of your damage.
Oh, sorry, I've got bills ready for both of you for the damage on my trucks.
Yes.
Oh, I saw that issue with Amazon out, Chris.
Oh, that's good.
Found a different way of doing it. Look, I mean, it
Alright.
still means I've got to get up in the morning and put in my
Keep
bank.
left, then turn left.
I got a text from the Royal Mail today. Oh yeah, you're expecting your
Turn
parcel to be delivered.
There's a potential that there could be delays.
Yeah,
You got that
Where is
one
she?
as well.
we've received your Amazon parcel. Sorry, delivery may be delayed due to service disruption. Track it
Yeah.
at blah de blah, and it's like, really, you've called your strikes off. You weren't gonna, but you've done it.
No, but that was for last week's strikes.
Yeah.
They haven't said anything about this week's.
Oh, they've. What have they put?
Keep right.
Action plan for the 9th of
Then exit right.
September. They're going to take strike action on the 30th of September and the 1st
Exit
of October.
right. Keep right.
So we should be okay, because I've got a package coming for them Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday this week.
It kind of annoys me though that
Just got rid of all our boxes.
if it's on
I'm not
Amazon,
joking.
why aren't Amazon handling it?
Because Amazon, it depends. Amazon, not all Amazon stuff comes by Royal Mail.
Yeah.
You guys
Oh,
it.
no.
So I mean, if it was something that was coming by a courier, it would be here Monday or Tuesday. If it's coming by Royal Mail, it's like I've got one package coming Tuesday, Wednesday, as I said, Wednesday and Thursday. But I mean, the Tuesday one was ordered yesterday.
Keep right. And then
The
exit
Thursday
right.
one was still ordered this morning, and the Wednesday one was ordered this afternoon.
Exit
There.
right.
But it's like they can't even come. And part of the Wednesday one should be here Tuesday as well. So it's just bizarre when things are coming. Good. Hello, Nikhil Gaming. Welcome to the channel.
Ready to turn right.
Yeah, it's a bit. It just seems really bizarre
Turn right.
the way.
Yeah.
But like I said, I ordered Saturday, and it's quite. I thought, oh well, I thought, oh maybe it'll come on Monday.
No.
On Tuesday. Are you working the?
I'm off now until the 21st.
Go straight on.
Fair enough. I was about to say, are you working the bank holiday? But
I don't work Mondays.
Yeah.
no, fair enough. I was just because obviously.
Yeah, it's an amazing game. The two gentlemen you hear in my ear as well. Well, you'll hear them. You won't hear them in your ear. Well, you do hear them. Everyone hears them in their ears. But the two gentlemen in Livestream, they stream with me on a Friday night with us when we do some convoys. So yeah, it's a good game. This.
Keep right, and then turn right.
It's featured on my channel on and off for about 4 years now.
It's not convoys, it's crash voice.
Turn right.
It's all no. It's Let's Pick on Chris sessions.
I was going to say crash course.
Didn't realise it was this close to the destination. It's like it's like okay, strangers. Oh, gate. Oh dear.
Is that 2 for tonight already?
Didn't crash.
Okay. That's 1 then. 1 for tonight.
Strange.
I forgot I was on the way to pick up a cargo. I didn't actually have a cargo.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually doing somebody's personal delivery. It feels like I'm driving up the driveway.
Did you pick this game up on launch then?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I think I originally got the original version as part of a package.
Yeah.
I mean, way before I started doing this. I mean, I've played this for... I mean, it's probably not long after launch, but... Because, I mean, I've only been doing YouTube for 4.5... Well, it'll be 5 years in January. Where the heck am I going? Okay.
On the bend.
Yeah, no, but literally, it's like I was like into the chicane.
I like the fact that they're now sort of reworking things. They're making more pickup sites and drop-off sites more interesting rather than
Then just pull it into a kind of flat yard. No problem, mate. If you ever fancy joining us for a convoy, let us know sometime.
Yeah, why not?
This is where it ends.
I've got to get over there. With that. We get through here?
oh,
Yeah.
I wonder what he's done.
Actually, no, I'm not going that way.
Yeah, that tunnel was a little bit tight.
I can't get around that way. I've actually just come off the fluid road.
Like I said, this is more of an interesting pickup.
Yeah, it's definitely not the easiest one to get to.
Because I think that, like, the original architecture of ETS2, when they launched the game, I think it was, some of it might have been a blatant copy of, like, UK truck, German truck, and...
Oh no, it's the same company that made them.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think yes, it is. What they did is they suddenly realised that those games were popular, so they tried to make something that could combine all of them.
Yeah. It was actually the really famous game from I think 90s or early of 20s, and it was from SCS Software. It was named King of the Road. I think King of the Road 1.
It
I played that when I was child. Yeah, it was the famous.
18. There was 18 Wheels of Steel. There was.
Have you seen where this truck is?
Yeah, in a quarry.
Yeah. But have you seen where it is actually to pick up from?
On the other side. And you're stuck in gravel. Or
Oh,
you
no.
were stuck in gravel.
Yeah, but wait till you see where the trailer is. They definitely made it a not standard pickup, put it that way.
Okay, here
Thank
we
you
go.
God for good suspension.
I've got to turn the suspension stiffness on my truck down. I went in somehow and the suspension stiffness was turned all the way up. It's no wonder mine used to bounce all over the place. It would hit a bump and of course it would just be like solid. There was nothing to
Alright.
absorb it.
So they put it under.
Yeah.
They hid it behind something.
Yeah, they put it under like the hopper for
Yeah.
what they would load up with. Apparently SCS have been developing games since 1997.
Yes, I think it was.
I know it was because I've got the information up.
Tell you what, the one that's coming back that I'm quite excited by is the people at the Sierra Interactive.
Yeah, interactive. Right.
They did things like Police Quest. They were the ones that did the original Leisure Suit Larry's.
Really?
They
They're
did Police
coming
Quest, King's Quest, all this sort of stuff. The original company is coming back.
back? Nice. What else did they do?
I loved the original Police Quest back in the day. Watch your fuel levels. Yes, we get that. Good evening, Han Misty, or Han. How are you, mate? Hope you're-
Mr. I think. I'm Mr. Younger.
And Mr. Younger.
Yeah.
Old HMY, as Vicky calls it.
Yeah. Which one, why?
I know why he said watch your fuel levels.
Yeah, I think it's it after, yeah. And Mr. You disappeared yesterday. Every time before we get to ask you the question, and we've asked it the last two nights, and you've disappeared before we've had a chance to actually get an answer. So hopefully you'll stay this time. What is that? The sound on that video, is that how you hear the game normally, or is that just that video?
Yeah, good question.
I mean, it's funny as heck, the video, but the sound on the game is a bit. It sounds like it sounds as if it sounds like the fuel. The sound went with the fuel.
Ask them.
Right, there we go. We're out of the quarry.
Get ready to turn right.
Open the gate. Open the gate.
Well, ETS was August
Turn
2008.
right.
Yeah.
Their first ever game.
Oh, that's alright then. I know, it was
Which
just because
was
we
the-
were curious about it.
Right. Which was the first country of the ETS2? I think it was Germany.
Well, no, it
Well-
was like, I think you had Germany, the UK, France.
The first
No, first of all,
one they did was Hard Truck 18 Wheels Steel. That was the first trucking game they did. Then they did 18
ready
Wheels
to
of
turn
Steel
left.
across America. Then it
Yeah.
was 18 Wheels of Steel Pedal to the Metal. Then Convoy, under the same name. Then it was
Turn
18 Wheels of
left.
Steel Hauling. And then it was 18 Wheels of Steel American Long Haul. But then it was Euro Truck Simulator. Then after that, it was 18. There was 18 Wheels of Steel American Trucker.
yeah.
Then there was German
Get
Truck,
ready to turn left.
the UK Truck Simulator. Then, for some reason, 18 Wheels of Steel Extreme Trucker 2, Trucks and
Turn
Trailer,
left.
Scan Your Truck Driving Sim, and then ETS2 and ATS.
This is this. Welcome to Sleepy. Let's try again. Sleepy Goodbye Bikes with Chris. Sorry, Chris. I was laughing at you reading out the list.
Yeah, that wasn't all the games they've done, but that was all the trucking games that they'd
Get
done.
Yeah.
ready to turn right.
So,
They've made a few.
yeah. Bus
Turn
driver
right.
was interesting. But
Keep left, then turn left.
Did you see Hans answer?
Turn left.
it must just been a video when I edited it. The game sounds alright. Okay.
But yes, it has become the running joke now with Fuel with and us.
Yeah.
Does it mean as if you go back and watch the Wednesday night stream that we won and Russell came over. When Russell came over the line, he literally got around the next corner and then stopped, ran out of fuel. I think it was Wednesday night. But yeah, talking of the streams, for Wednesday night we're back with F1 Manager. Thursday night F1 Manager. Friday night, if I'm going to be here doing some ETS. If these two are joining me, then great.
Yeah, I will be.
Be able to.
And then
As usual.
Saturday night F1 Manager. Next Sunday night we are not here because we're all going to be with Chris. Vicky, can you do the links? And it's over to you, Chris.
Which games you want to play,
Turn left.
Chris, on Sunday?
I am not. Unfortunately, I'm not going to reveal a games list because, in case something does go wrong.
Right.
But
In other words, Chris is driving because something will go wrong.
So basically, doing the charity live stream over on Twitch, on my Twitch, starting midday for special effect. The only game I'm going to reveal that we're starting off with will be F1 22.
Right.
Oh well, that won't last long. One corner, done.
Yeah, so running from 12 till
So
midnight.
12.
Keep right. And then turn
Sorry,
left.
mate.
Right.
Turn
And
right.
we're hoping to raise money for special effect who aren't government funding but help people with disabilities
Keep right.
play
And then turn
games in ways of adapted controllers
Turn right.
and eye tracking software, and I think it is the it's like a blowing one as well. But it is such a great cause, and I'm actually excited to be doing this again.
Keep right.
No, and it is, and we are glad as a community that we're going to be able to support as well.
Exit right.
And again, we will start with this. This was Game Time UK, otherwise known as Chris. So you just know who it is. Vicky will be posting a link shortly for his Just Giving page if anyone can't attend or next Sunday night, or wants to do it early,
Go straight on.
or and also for his Twitch page, so that you can go and drop him a follow. Ready, so we can get more and more excited thing he's going to be. And I've got loads more communities I'm going to be posting out on during the week as well. It's going to be a good night.
I will advise that
Keep left.
possibly after 9 PM, language warning will possibly go up. And
9 PM he might actually start speaking English.
And knowing you, Leon, and David, and Alan, and him, it's going to get a bit spicy.
I'm only typing. I'm the one with the finger on the button on people.
Keep left.
I don't mind you getting involved. It's gonna be it's gonna be fun.
Thank you, Vicky. So yeah, first link is the Just Giving page. So if you want to go and support now, you can do. But if not, choose the second link. Make sure you hit the follow button and make sure you ask for notifications. That way you'll know when he has to go live. It's quite a laugh. I mean, if you want to see someone who can't drive a Formula 1 car, can't drive a Formula 1 car, you go and watch Chris.
Yes.
I'll go and watch previous series on YouTube as well. 2020, 2019's attempts.
Hi, it's raining again. I'm getting the weather tonight.
Just a curious question, how come it highlights for me in orange when Vicky posts up the
What?
Twitch link? I just see my, obviously Game Time UK bit in orange, like it's a mention, I guess.
No, it's in white on mine.
Let me just test something here quickly. Please don't delete this, Vicky. I'm just testing.
I won't be doing anything. Vicky's the one with the finger on the trigger here. Just remember, she will delete every other comment you put down.
Yeah.
The reason is that won't work because you put spaces.
You can get rid of that.
That does. It actually did work.
Yeah.
No, it's because I have to look at. I had to look at it on a different page for it to work. See, on my stream page, it doesn't come up like that. I think it just picks up the name.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Fair enough.
The reason he's probably put yours in orange is probably so that he goes, "You've got to watch this guy. It's dodgy."
Thanks.
Yeah.
Could have said something worse.
Your stream.
Yeah, if you notice on my streams that I don't often swear.
No.
I can do, and I can swear with the best of them, but I just don't feel the need. Also, as we found out, we've already had a 12-year-old in the stream tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why.
So it's back. No wonder you don't drive. You're on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, mate, that's because I know you're on the other side and I'm avoiding you.
Yes.
Good evening, Mr. Brown. How are you?
No, but like I say, that's why I've done that little bit of challenge. Plus, it's fun because I know that the three of them sometimes, well, I'm sorry, all four of us sometimes just swear like troopers, so it's a case of it's going to be stifle, otherwise, you know, try to stifle it, otherwise it's going to cost us money.
Mate, you should know by now you don't get one over on me often. Good to hear that. Oh, you know you've heard that the Sundays at the place that shall not be named is are coming to an end next week. Yeah. I've made my own chicken stew for dinner today. And the rate's good. I think I've got it for the next few days as well, the amount of it I made. Well, no, what it is we're trying I was given a slow cooker last weekend.
Yeah,
So what it is to try and make enough, it's kind of like meal, so I'm going to be actually package some out eventually and put them into the freezer, so I've got meals in there.
Yeah, you batch cooking.
Yeah, so I did a chicken stew today.
Aye, but it's quite a homey dish though, isn't it?
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
But of course now I'm just waiting to cool down. Well, I've let it cool down today, and tomorrow morning I'll nip up the co-op, buy some boxes and box shocks. That's one thing I didn't have. But leave it in the pot tonight so it's nice and safe. And I might actually have some of it again tomorrow. So I've done a couple of meals with it. Did pasta during the week. Done that chicken stuff today.
Yeah.
And again, it's just trying out different things. Yeah, no, it is. It's going to be quite good. So yeah, I'm going to be slight change to my working. I'm going to be working Tuesday mornings and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So not too bad.
New channel idea for you. Cooking with Leon.
Yeah. I know somebody who does gaming and cooking. What they do, they cook them, you know, like they'll find a game where there's a meal in it and they'll cook it. Or try and get as near to it as possible, which is quite a cool idea.
Keep right.
But I haven't got a proper kitchen. You know, I mean, I can literally go, this is a slow cooker, let's throw it in, and I'll leave you to watch the pot for 6 hours. How about that? I suppose we could do it as a live stream. They could watch the pot for 6 hours. Be
They're
funny.
great though. They are great though, aren't they? Them slow cookers.
Keep left.
Yeah, good things.
The thing is, it's like there. So today's the first time. I mean, I've done. My birthday was last weekend. We did the birthday stream yesterday. Mainly because I was too drunk last weekend.
Yeah, well, if you had decided to stream, it'd be a case of jump on you. Nope, don't stream, don't do it.
No, I don't mind having a small drink when I'm streaming, but yeah, I'm not doing a. If I do, like, for example, next New Year again, I will not be getting as drunk as I did this last New Year.
I've still not found that video yet. Or did you get rid?
No, it's still online, but it's. I mean, you can't really tell in the video that I was that drunk. I mean, the problem was I was drinking pints of Southern Comfort and Baileys.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear.
Wow. Yeah.
Not good idea to do that at the stream.
No. No.
Keep right.
It's some Elvis
Exit right.
style.
Hmm?
I said it's kind of
Exit right.
what Elvis did in the 70s before
Go
each
straight on.
live streams that he
Oh.
had.
Oh, this
On the
was
stage.
just.
Keep right.
I mean, it wasn't good. I mean, basically, when you're using one mic, you know, it's designed as a short drink, and I was drinking pints of it. And I mean, if I could say I just had one pint of it, Oh, no, 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 no. Not concentrating.
Did you just have a crash?
I just rolled the truck.
No.
2.
Mm.
Yeah, where's it at? Where's it at? Come on.
All right.
Where's it at? Oh, I can't do it. Have you got that feature turned off, Leon?
What?
To being able to clip stuff?
I think it only goes enabled once it turns to itself to a video.
Oh. That's a shame.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't have a live option on that, I don't think.
Oh, that.
Oh, it cancelled the job! You horrible...
You can load your game if you want.
Oh...
You cancelled the job, or it cancelled the job?
It cancelled the job when I had to get a tow back to base.
Was it an external contract?
Yeah.
Yeah, it will do.
Oh well, that's alright. These things happen. Right. Well, that forces me into the...
It's
I'll
not
take the bus.
cancelled actually.
No, it
Did
is.
you?
It is.
It was the word of the truck of yours.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, you
but
picked
it's...
that.
When I chose to go to the garage for the repair, it automatically cancelled. I do not have the job anymore.
It's kind of bug of this game. You can't
No, it's not.
bring
No, it's
back
not.
your
It's-
trailer.
No, it's not.
You can't. If it was in a normal game, it does, because it's remember when I've done it in convoys, I've still had the job. It's because it's a World of Truck contract. That's why it doesn't take the trailer back.
I know that, but I usually can't get back my trailer. In this sort of.
I normally end up at the thing. 'Cause remember, there was Chris. You remember the one I had to do where I had to get, because the trailer got destroyed. The trailer wouldn't move.
Mm.
I don't think so.
Haha, Mr. Brown. Right, I will be back in a second, guys. I'm going to take a quick break, and then I will be. We'll actually find a proper job and try and get it done. Back in 2 minutes.
No problem.
that would make sense, mate, if I was going the loo, but I was actually just going for a cigarette. Oh, by the way, I've changed corner. I like this new feature. Anyone didn't know we featured the new stream overlay yesterday, and it's got some great things in it. So I can come out of that corner, and I can go down there. I can go up there. Oh, which is really freaky. I can go all four corners.
I was going to say, did you just put the 4 up?
That's the freaky option. Right, let's see if it gives me a job near where I am. I'm in Duisburg. Might not be far enough away. The ITC. Oh, ITS, there's one. There we go. 171 miles. Yeah, I've still got to go a bit to go and pick it up, so that's fine. We'll take that. Yeah, it's the reason I cancelled the contract is because it's got to load it in from it's an outside job where when you get the repair, it of course takes you to an in-game place. There we go.
Let's go.
But actually, I mean, okay, yes, I didn't get the money for the job and I've had to pay for the repair to the truck, but that's fine. It actually just allowed me to get onto the job I want to be doing quicker. We'll look at the positive of it.
Turn left.
Yeah.
Keep right, then turn right.
Oh, there's a dealership down there.
Turn right.
I want to go down and get the dealership.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
There you go, man truck dealer. Yeah, I go down to the end of here, I turn right, and
Keep right.
I can read a map as
then
well.
Turn right. Turn
I knew as
right.
soon as I approached that thing, as soon as the thing going, I knew it was like, I'm not going to be able to brake hard enough to slow the truck down.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it wasn't a heavy load. If it had been a heavy load, I'd have had more braking, if you know what I mean.
Yep. Unless you had like a steam local one or whatever, not steam local, diesel local or
Keep
something
left.
like that.
And then
They
turn
tend
left.
to be a little bit top heavy.
Yeah, that's the only problem with this truck I found. It is very
Turn
top.
left.
It's very top heavy.
Yeah.
If we can get the loan paid off, I might actually look at getting another truck. It's about time maybe I did feature another truck.
Turn left.
Oh. Got myself confused on which lane I was supposed to be in. Stay there. That's right, you're turning, that's fine. Right, got a recruitment agency as well, but that was actually on my route. We've got 39 miles to go to pick up. That's right, it's closer than I thought it was.
What truck would you go for?
Don't know. Alex asked me the same question earlier. And I said the problem is I kind of just go with whatever I'm in the mood for.
He wants to drive Volvos, I think. Or
I'm
Scanias.
not sure.
Some Swedish stuffs.
I mean, it would be a case of just going for something a little bit different.
Either Renault or, well, if you want different, Renault or Iveco's. Or Iveco.
Might go red. I haven't done Renault for a while.
Get ready to
That
turn
Renault
right.
T is actually quite nice.
Turn right.
I mean, if you think about it, this is the first truck I got in game. Then I've just kept doing up.
Yeah. Because the
Actually, no, it's not. Actually, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is because I haven't got another driver. So I might actually not even sell this truck. I'll get another driver, get him on it, and of course that'll then start earning some other money through the secondary route.
yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, that's the whole point. When you pick up the recruitment agencies and stuff, you can get drivers driving your other trucks, and you get your income.
Yeah.
I just wish, don't think they'll ever do it, it'd be nice to see your company trucks out in traffic.
Yeah, the only way you can do that would be to make a mod truck.
Yes. Yeah.
And I've been because of the skinning video. I've had people request me to do that. I can't make mods. I just found a way of making skins. That's what it was. You know, and the skinning videos proved to be ridiculously popular.
Yeah.
I mean, I never expected that many people to watch it. I thought it was going to get watched by
I found out
5.
your channel also by this way.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, when I made that video was made for 5 people. I think the main one's now at over 60,000 views.
It is.
And it's like what somebody sent me a message. Oh, can you make an updated version? I don't need to. It's the same process.
It's not changed. The process hasn't changed. Believe you me, I used to go back and I used to skin doing the old way before we had any mod studio or whatever, anything like any programs that help you. And that used to be a real pain because you used to have to mess around with like SII files and stuff.
Yeah. I think if you look at the pinned video on that, comment on that video, I think it's actually from the developers of Mod Studio, saying I was the first person to do a video on it.
Yes.
I shall have a look.
But to say this, but that just shows, I mean, I was in the right place at the right time to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's the problem is, I mean, I still get people going, oh, I can't get it to work. I mean, okay, I do get less of the ones that there seems to be less issues nowadays. Either or people are actually reading the comments to find out the solutions to the issues they've been having. But if you follow it, it's straightforward.
Yeah. Because I hadn't used Mod Studio, I used to use something else.
Yeah.
I actually.
What was that?
What?
What was the software you used for editing your mods?
What, in the past?
I mean,
It was more a case of you had to do all the graphics and everything, and then kind of alter all the game files. It was very, very complicated to do skins on these trucks before.
right.
That's why not many did it. But once they made it simple, that's why there was so many mods on skins to start with. Just, you know, random bits. But if you look now, people will more do their own because of the Mod Studio. It's so easy to do. I mean, I have had someone say that they set up a business using the video.
Right.
Get ready to turn left.
All right, what?
Yeah. What?
Come on, Chris, you can't just say that.
Him.
Turn left.
I have him on Steam.
Who?
The guy that created Mod Studio. I have him on Steam.
Oh, as a friend.
Turn left.
Yes. Yeah, I have the maker actually
all
on
over.
Steam.
What's his name?
Werewolf Customs.
I don't think I've got.
Yeah, he's the creator of Mod Studio. Yeah, I have him on Steam. So, yeah. Didn't realise it was him behind this project because he was behind ETS2 Studio and the ATS Studio. So I guess he ditched them programs to make Mod Studio, which makes sense because he brought them both into one. I remember seeing an early build of Mod Studio, but it didn't have a name at that point because. Oh, okay, didn't realise it was him.
As I said, I mean, I was in the right place at the right time, made the video.
Let's do
And the laugh is, I mean, there's so many videos now that are just rip-offs of what I've done.
Yeah.
And some of them have done better, I don't mind. I've got people who have come and said, but, and I mean, that video has done amazingly well. And as a friend of mine said, oh, you should do more tutorials, your channel would grow quicker. But as I've said to you, I enjoy helping people get games, as Kev was saying last night with F1 Manager and the setups. I'll explain how I do things. That's why the channel motto is play it right.
Yeah.
We will play games, but I'm not.
Get ready to turn right.
I don't get enjoyment of making tutorials. I have fun playing, but I like to. I'll show people through how I play the game, how I do it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
Get ready to turn right.
And yes, I mean, okay, as it is, I don't believe in over editing videos,
Turn right.
but which you can't. Well, F1 Manager's probably slightly different.
Yeah.
Have you seen my F1 Manager video today yet, Chris?
Yeah. I did.
You understand why it's got the title it does?
Yeah. You got 2 in 1.
No, that was what, the red flags you're talking
Yeah.
about. That was yesterday's video. Today's video was the race.
Oh, I didn't. I saw yesterday's.
Yeah.
I need to check to do. I'll have to. Let me. When did that come out?
3 o'clock.
That's why I didn't see it yet.
But yeah, if anyone didn't know, my main videos always come out at 3 o'clock. The only other video on the main channel that comes out at a different time. Yes, Vicky, it is funny. Bought him out there, didn't I? The only what is in is the only one that's different is on a Saturday we have an indie video that comes out at 10 o'clock, which is then repeated on the Red Event Indies channel on a Monday night, and then also the Wednesday night and Friday night videos come out at 8 o'clock on the indie channel. So check that out as well if you haven't already done so.
Yeah, I've got it there to watch afterwards.
Yeah, that's my only thing is but I have to edit that down because
Yeah.
otherwise it's just too long. But I mean, I don't like if I've got to spend more time editing a video than I actually have to do recording it. I don't like it.
Well, yeah, because you've got a thing.
No, it's not that. It's like, to me, because of the way my philosophy of the way I do videos is, as I said, if I start something and think I want to show it all the way through. So, for example, I start a job, or I do 2 jobs in tomorrow's Captain of Industry video, and I show my process of why I've done them.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean, okay, don't get to see the final one of them work, because unfortunately another part of the issue is, well, the first job causes an issue for the second job, but it's well, you can see how it's going to resolve.
Yeah.
And I think by now with Captain of Industry videos, especially the people that watch mine, know how it all goes. But it's when you see, what annoys me is when I watch a video and it's going along and you suddenly go, right, so we've done this, and you go, done what? How did you do that? Why did you do that?
They're very heavily edited
Yeah.
to fit a certain time frame. I can't. Yeah, I'm a bit like that. I don't like that type of heavily edited.
So there's an F1 Manager series I've been watching by a bigger streamer because I want to see how they do it, how they get on with it. And the first few episodes I absolutely loved. I mean, they've been edited down. They were probably, I think the first episode was about 2 hours for the first race, and of course this was in the first few days of the game being out. So of course we were still all learning it all at that point. And in the second video, it was about an hour long, and this in it. The problem was then he then started heavily editing them.
Yeah.
The point where, and I've said this to you, is I watch now and he goes, oh, and Why has that happened? He's not even paying attention to the game itself.
Hmm.
And yes, you will always get moments like that, but there's certain bits you should always understand what's going on with your drivers.
Yeah.
I mean, apart if you're hard, Mr. Younger, then you just got to remember to put fuel in the car.
Yeah.
Hans, Mr. Younger.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no joke. Hans, Mr. The car's passes everything but the fuel station. Yeah, he just passed it and forgot to actually use it.
Yeah.
Because, like, the videos I'm editing now, I've got on the edit now, I'm edited as such.
Yeah.
You know, they're not chopped and changed, because I personally, I don't like it. I get, the bigger YouTubers are trying, big YouTubers do it a lot sometimes.
Well, the problem is though, is you watch any, and also, if you attend any YouTube event, they talk about, what the last one I just did, there was a whole thing on edited, and the guy had a lot of valid points, but I don't think it's effective in gaming side of things. In a lot of other areas, if it's a vlog or something like that, then yes, there's ways to edit down. And when I used to do, just talking, then there was more edits involved in that, and that was one of those sort of things. You expect it in that sort of stuff.
Keep right.
But I mean,
And then exit right.
if you notice, it's like if I'm doing a video on, say for example, Euro Truck, of me doing this,
Exit right.
then okay, yes, if I'm doing a long drive, people can't sit and
Right.
watch, me being behind the wheel for an hour.
Yeah.
Because also I've got you guys to bounce off at the moment and talk to, but most of the time when you're recording things like that, and you'll understand this, is you're on your own,
Yeah.
and you get to the point where you suddenly realise I haven't said anything for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is the old let me just play a bit of music, and then I will fast forward. And I love doing those sequences because you can come up with some really good stuff from it, and they can look really effective if you get it right.
Yeah.
And I'd rather do something that way because one, people can you're not missing anything. I mean, if I'm just driving from point A to point B and nothing happens, you're not missing anything.
You're on about basically time lapse.
Yeah. I love doing
Yeah.
time lapse. Love doing them.
This is going to sound really dumb coming from me. I have never got my head round time lapsing. Not properly, anyways.
What? How to do them? Or the point in them? We'll have a chat then. I'll teach you how to do them. They're great fun. Great fun. Great fun. And with YouTube, especially as a YouTuber, YouTube has a bank of music that we use. Most of the recent ones I did in the American truck videos were done using music from YouTube.
Yeah.
Actually, my intro music and everything is YouTube music.
Yeah.
Mainly because I do want to go back to using one of the companies. I think it's Epidemic Sound.
Oh, how
Do you
did
wanna-
I know Epidemic?
Well, because Epidemic's the biggest one. They're the main one, and they're
Yeah.
not stupidly priced.
Well,
And I've been with them before.
My intro audio and stuff, it came from... You should know this. I'm looking through my bookmarks right now.
Audio CD.
No. Sorry, give me a second. Got that many bookmarks here.
Oh, mate. You don't know the half of it, I'm sure.
You probably got a lot more than me.
I probably add about 4 or 5 bookmarks a day to my list. I mean, the thing is with it is, I'm constantly looking at ways to improve the way I do certain things. As you can tell by the way I've messed around with my overlay, and I'm not finished it yet. The background is, I've already got an idea on how I want to replace the background.
Yeah.
But I need to find somebody who's a very, very good artist.
I explained some things about removing backgrounds and stuff.
No.
Chris.
He doesn't want to remove his
No, it's not
background.
remove the background. I know how to do all that. I know how to do green screen and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, he wants
And
to
what I'm
change.
talking about is on my Steam overlay, my stream overlay.
Oh, right.
So I've got
You
bits
want-
and pieces I want to do, but I'm one of those people who's got very specific requests of ways I want it done. I mean, I have an idea for what I want my eventual channel intro to be, but at the moment, the channel will need to be making a lot more money for me to be able to get it made, because it won't be cheap. Because there's a
Definitely.
lot of there's a lot of animation involved.
Yeah.
So it's not a case. I mean, the current intro, and I mean, I also say the intro I use for my video, most of my videos and my stream stuff at the moment, I got about 3 years ago, and it cost me a tenner.
Wow.
So I've definitely had my money back out of it.
Yeah.
But that's because at the moment, everything that goes back into everything that comes into the channel goes back out into the channel. So the best way to say it is, listen, Kev made quite a few donations last night during the stream, which we're entirely grateful for. They've all been invested back into the channel already. It basically sat in my bank for the 4.5, 5 hours I slept.
Yeah.
And then went straight out again into the channel. And that's the package that's coming on Thursday. Actually, I think it's also part of the package that's coming on Wednesday as well. The things like sort of, I've got a payment coming from YouTube later in the month. That is already going out as well on some ideas. Kind of to help me with the channel, a bit more personal use, that one, but it's going to be to help me a bit more with some of one of the things I know I struggle with in here,
Exit right.
because this room does get a bit warm, and also the fact is I can't keep enough fluid in here, and by the time I bring out a couple of cold drinks, they're very hot by the time I get to them. So I'm going to invest in a little mini fridge for this room, so I can actually have a cold. If I'm like now, I'm sitting going, damn, I want a cold drink, but that means I'd have to get up, go and get some ice and that from the kitchen, make the drink. Oh yeah, and at the moment I'd rather go, nah, bother. I'll drink a warm cup of juice. So got that's going to organise that with the next lot of money coming in. So I mean, it'll help me, be a lot more refreshed while I'm streaming. So this is the way it's someone goes, yes, but that's more for you, but it's to help me do what I do.
Oh yeah, it is.
And that's, I said, it's not always necessarily about, why did I go for the steering wheel? Because it helps me do games like this and actually have these sort of conversations. If I'm playing on the keyboard, and you saw it the other night, you're trying to concentrate on what you're doing.
Yeah. Yes.
So with a steering wheel, as a driver, you just relax, you drive.
Whereas it felt weird for me the other night to be on keyboard.
It's not natural.
rather than- Yeah.
That was green when I was moving, you horrible people.
That.
So it's kind of like that. So I'm looking at bits and pieces. I always look at ways to try and help me with time as well. So this is why, as I said, going back to what I was saying with the slow cooker. If I can have a meal cooking while I'm at work, then it means when I get in, I've got a meal ready. So that then saves me probably a waste, because I've quite only got I've got 2 hours usually from the moment I come in to the moment I usually go live, and at that point I've got to deal with the social media, any bits and pieces, any issues that have come up, all sorts of stuff. And Vicky knows my time. It's literally, I'm just constantly rushing around. you know, it's got to the point where I've had to start looking at ways to go, right, I need ways to speed
Slow
up this
down.
process.
Well, that
Go
and for
straight
you
on.
to slow down and not give yourself so much of a workload.
I can't do that, mate. I've already, mate, if you see, at one point I was doing 3 videos a day, 7 days a week, plus live streaming.
Yeah. That's
At the
quite a lot of
roundabout,
workload
take
though.
the second exit.
Yeah, but now I've got it down to, I do,
Keep left.
I worked out, there's 10 videos a week over the 2 channels, and there's 5 live streams.
Exit now.
Okay, potentially that's going to go to 6 live streams over the winter, because I've got to go back to doing my UGN commitment. But then what I might do is tweak a couple of bits, but I need to have a chat with UGN and see what's going on. Work out the plan of action going forward, because I've been on sabbatical from them for the summer. Actually, I might actually drop them a line tomorrow. It's a good idea. Get that worked out since I know what my work schedule's going to be.
Yeah, the music for my intro and stuff I use, it came off Upbeat.
No idea, I've not used that one.
Keep right.
Lots of great
and then exit
music
right.
songs came out from me in the next 6 months, I think. Yeah, I'm working, for
Exit right.
10 songs right now. And yeah.
No,
And
it's
it's full of ambience songs.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the problem is we've got is it's trying to it's finding music that's copyright free. The problem is, like I said, I used to be with Epidemic Sound.
yeah.
The problem is though, and I can
The ambient sounds actually is going to work
Keep
as
right,
same the
Then
epidemic
turn
sounds.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the problem is
Turn right.
they won't have the backing. Like, for example, Epidemic Sound has a
Keep
massive
right. And then
massive-
turn
Massive.
right.
customer base, and it's like Artist. There's another one called Artist as
right.
well.
Yeah, it's famous. He wants to say
Well,
it's
I've never
famous.
heard of it.
you're not famous though.
What? I don't want to be famous.
You're famous in your own bedroom.
You're famous in your own basement.
Yeah, that's true. I am.
But
Keep left.
yeah, no.
Then turn left. Turn
Like I
left.
said, we struggle to find. We struggle to find decent music as well.
I mean,
That's
that's. I mean, and also it's the time that you got to take then to find it.
yeah.
And also then it's making sure that it's compliant, because you know yourself, there's a lot of sites out there that go, oh, this music's copyright free. It's not.
Yeah. Hmm.
I mean, I found a site that you could actually buy proper songs, to license them for like
Yeah.
£5-10.
Hmm.
Mate, anyone notice the problem with that statement?
The fact that you could buy a license for the songs for
For £5 or £10, exactly. So you think about it, is luckily I've got the sense to walk away from it. And when I talk about songs, I mean songs that have been in charts.
Yeah, no. That doesn't sound right.
But you think about it, if they'll catch people. I mean, it's like, you know yourself. I mean, I've had 2 recently, with a text from the company saying, "Oh, you need to pay a delivery charge for this company,"
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, "No, I
Keep
don't."
left.
Because I didn't order from them.
But again, how many people get caught out by it?
Yeah.
I also had somebody from supposedly claiming to be an Iranian prince asking me if I'd help him get his inheritance.
Yep.
Is that you, Arash?
We are finished.
No.
I don't know what it is today. Either Hotmail is just having an app. Well, sorry, not Hotmail.
Sorry.
It's not Hotmail.
I was going to say, if it's Hotmail, then I guess you then that narrows it down quite away straight away.
Well, I was busy, but I tried my best to
Oh, right, okay.
when Yeah.
Either they're just having issues with their like servers are having issues detecting junk, or there's a massive like phishing bot just going around. I'm still getting them now, but all day I've had nothing but spam emails coming in, and they're getting past the junk detector.
On Hotmail.
Yeah,
Do you know the problem straight away? Hotmail.
it's Hotmail.
Hotmail is known for it.
Hmm.
That's why.
But
That's why most of us have a Hotmail account. I have one for my Windows account, of course, because at the time it was the way you had to do it. But that's all it's used for.
oh yeah, that's all.
But it still gets probably 100 emails a week. But I don't use it for anything.
No, my main other email is my
Right, that's two
Gmail.
down.
I use my Gmail. That's my main one, but
Yeah.
well, I had a Hotmail for when I was at college. You know,
You were never at college. Who told you were at college?
Mr. Degree 1 and Mr. Degree 2.
Sorry, I was just concentrating on looking at jobs.
I noticed that the
Job from ITS?
Oh, really?
We'll have that one.
I noticed the.
Should see this spam I post on
Oh,
Twitter.
yeah,
Chris.
Yeah, we all, Vicky, we all see the spam you post on Twitter.
Time to hit the road.
Yeah, I've been seeing that
Hey,
spam stuff.
I'm going to stop here a second just so you can see the map for this job, for going to collect this job.
When it catches up.
And then also this thing, you'll see where I am, because I've actually now looked at the destination as well. Right, wait till you see me look out the window though. Now, anyone see a problem with that route?
That's bizarre how it's saying that it's 4 mile 9 minutes away, except it's right across the road.
I'm literally on the road.
That's what I mean.
I wasn't even across the road. I'm actually was parked on the road that next to the container. They still tell me I'm 4 miles 8 minutes away,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
and I'm about 4 foot away from it.
I think it was because I just think that's because this is a new area that they put in, and I think it just
Let's go.
tracking. I don't get the game.
I think what it's doing is it takes you to, in theory, where the centre of the area would be.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes. Oh, yes. We know you had aliens. Sorry, I had to think about that one.
Yeah.
Vicky had aliens recently.
Yeah.
Keep left, then turn left. Turn left.
I noticed earlier, you know, do you remember when you said you had a job for going about 500 miles?
Yeah.
And I said, oh, what are you going to do, walk there? And it went completely right over your head.
Yeah. I treated it with the contempt it deserved.
Thanks. I try for the bad jokes.
Yeah, mate. Need to try harder.
Do I need a lesson off Vicky?
problem is with me, when people try and have a joke like that, it's like I've heard. I'm an ex-barman, and
Yeah.
I've kind of heard most bits.
Keep
You know what I
right,
mean?
and then turn right.
Oh yeah.
And also, I mean, we get to the point sometimes that,
Turn right.
that we kind of laugh with what customers say to us. You know, it's like you're asking how, how would you like to pay? Oh, begrudgingly. No, with your card. I mean, the worst one is I had a bloke say he wanted to pay in kind.
Yeah.
Like, no thanks, mate. Right, 246 miles. I think this might be the last run of the evening. You spent long perfecting it. Yeah. It's not perfect.
In English?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I would overshot the light. Give me forward gear. Before it changes back to red. I was gonna say, Vicky said she spent long perfecting her sense of humour.
Yeah.
I'm a Scouser, I'm born with it.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Right, let's decelerate before we actually hit this corner
Turn
this
left.
time.
Don't want your truck taking a nap again.
Oh, I responded. I've got to jump into, of course, Icarus after this tonight, briefly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw.
I think you got to do the same.
I've done. No, I did earlier.
Right. But yeah. So, of course, the plan, going back over it again, plan of action this week. Wednesday night we are going to be back. Might be a slightly longer stream because, well, depends how quickly we can get through. We've got the Canadian Grand Prix. Might be a short one. Just depends how long we take to do the Canadian Grand Prix. We might even then push on and do the next one. We'll see how we feel. Thursday night, F1 Manager. Friday night, ETS2 Convoy with my two good friends here. And then on Saturday, F1 Manager. No, not doing a 12-hour again this weekend. Might do I mean, it might be a long one, but I'm not going to do 12 because the thing is, Saturday night it might become a slightly longer stream because of the way the new work schedule is going to be. So
Yeah.
might push it a bit because again, I want to try and make sure that we're covering some of our overseas followers a little easier on the American side of the pond.
Yeah.
So it might push it a bit later. So still probably start at 8, but might go till maybe about 1 or 2. But we'll see what goes.
Really?
What really what?
Fair enough. Okay.
Well then technically, I mean, if I went to 2, I reckon I can get 2 races fitted in.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of, I mean, the races are getting quicker because we got
Keep left.
3.5 done yesterday in 12 hours.
Yeah.
So if we can get it down to the fact that one race is taking about 3 hours, or we can actually play it to our advantage so that over Wednesday, Thursday, we kind of get race. So on Wednesday we could get race practice qualifying
And
done,
then exit right.
and then Thursday get race practice qualifying done, so that we've literally can do race practice qualifying race on the Saturday.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But again, I do want to make it slightly because I just sometimes think, you know, by the time if you think of 8 o'clock with a, was it 6-7 hour time difference, that's like middle of that's kind of like lunchtime. By the time we finish, it's probably the time that most of them a lot of them are coming online.
Yeah.
What the heck was that?
I don't know.
What was that? Is that you making sounds, Arash?
No.
That was weird, extract them over the mic.
That was freaky.
That was bizarre.
Keep right, and then exit right.
And
No, these things happen. I'm not going to worry about it.
Exit right.
Vicky just did an at everyone for a new challenge.
Keep right,
What's
Yeah,
that
Mike's
then
sound?
exit right.
I'm wondering if it's
Exit right.
some sort of Discord alert coming through.
Yeah, because I just noticed the new challenge.
No, it's just, well, did it just go up, did it?
2153.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. It's probably alerting somehow. Okay.
Yeah, because I heard that and all.
We'll blame Vicky. Vicky causing mayhem again.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's fair enough if you want to go, if you want to go that way, and I'll be around, I'll be around Saturday. I'm not going to be doing anything too heavy. I'm
No,
just doing one.
it's yeah, no, I get it. It's when you're in the
Lamp
12, you want to
bread.
rest up. You want to rest up. Make sure you've got plenty of food in your system, fluided up,
Yep.
not over fluid, because otherwise you have to go to the bathroom a lot during the stream, which was my issue yesterday. Must have been, I definitely didn't. I forgot to watch my fluid levels on the Friday. I just kept putting fluid into my system to the point where yesterday I just found I needed to go to the loo all the time.
Yeah, I know that feeling. At times, but yeah,
I mean, okay,
no,
some of that's my age, but that's the point.
It'll be no energy drinks for me.
Oh no, I need them for the 12 hour.
I'll have one, but it won't be. Sometimes I know some people can get a can of energy drink and it's gone within God knows how long. If I had an energy drink, it'd be a case of slow consumption.
Oh yeah, I mean that's it. I mean one was taken. One can was lasting me about 2 hours yesterday.
Yeah.
I said, but the problem is I had 4 cans, so I only had 8 hours worth. So by the time I got to the second part and I'd gone to normal fluids, as you said, it's towards that last hour, my sugar levels were flagging a bit.
Which was what I thought you were starting to sugar crash quite quick. Because you'd been snacking
Oh,
on
no,
chocolate as well, hadn't you?
Yeah, but it wasn't so much a sugar crash. It was just the fact that if I'd had a couple more cans of drink there, I'd probably been able to keep myself going just that little bit longer.
Yeah.
But these things happen. If I'd been at work, I'd have bought a case of the stuff and said I had to buy a 4-pack from Tesco.
Well, I got 42 cans of Coke Zero coming.
Do not swear. Coke Zero, it's a contradiction in terms.
I've got to be on it. Dentist won't allow me to go on full fat Coke.
Mate, no dentist will let anyone be on full fat Coke. But it's like Coke Zero, it's like it's zero taste, zero flavour, it shouldn't be called, zero chance of being called Coke.
How many miles you got to go?
178.
Okay. I shall be back in a moment.
But yeah, we'll get this one done. I'm going to try and maybe do a bit of timing this week because I want to get this one done. I know. I just don't think some likes of. I think a lot of it's laziness that they don't come up with new names for some of these products. They'll call it, Coke Zero because they'll trade off the Coke name instead of coming up with a new name for it. It's like, was it Diet Coke? Was it caffeine-free Diet Coke? It's like, well, hang on a minute, you've taken all the ingredients out of it. just think, you know, I think companies now are just getting a bit lazy when it comes to branding.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think, and to be honest, I'll be honest, I think I'm going to saying that wearing a Coca-Cola t-shirt. You know, I think Coca are actually one of the worst for it. They name so many products Coca-Cola something
Yes.
because they don't want to come up with a new name for it.
Yeah, definitely. And in this black market that this country have, there's full of lots of this stuffs that you telling to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, settle down into a nice run here. Got cruise control on. You gotta love the autobahns. I'll just stop and get fuel, but I won't bother just yet. We're going back this way anyway. Oh, come on. Oh, got uncomfortable all of a sudden. Already had 2 winners. That's good. I'll have a look at it after this because I'm literally got. I'm going to do this. I've got to jump onto the Licorice save
Turn
to
right.
remove my character out the thing we were doing, and then I will be heading for bed tonight. I treat myself to a nice, decent sleep in. Well, say I sleep in. I'll be up at 6 probably. The worst thing is I haven't actually got any editing to do tomorrow morning. Don't mind getting up at 6 when I'm not working. If I've got videos I can edit. Because I can get on with it. The problem is I can't start recording till about 9 because I've got people that live above me.
Yeah, it's the worst, I think, part of your work, editing videos. I hate that.
I'd say in most of the videos it's not a problem. It's the F1 manager videos that take time.
Why?
I mean, it's because, well, it's like, so like the race video that was today was an hour and 40 minutes worth of recording.
Yeah.
But the video, it's like, there's not a lot, you know, it's probably the most, the problem with Formula 1 is when you watch it, is a lot of the time not much happens. So,
Yes.
I mean, okay, with a live stream, there's nothing I can do about that because we're live. But with the video, I'm going to take out the bits where I'm just sitting going, oh, waiting for the fuel to run, let's heat up the tyres, you know what I mean? It's like, right, let's show the action bits. And,
Yeah.
I mean, the worst bit of that video was most of the stuff I'd actually edited out probably more
Exit right.
in the first 45 laps of the race. It's about a 50-lap race, and then the last 5 laps it just came alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we have got some very intelligent people in the group.
The last time I found out the answer from Google,
You
and
cheated.
then yeah,
Yeah, I think Vicky forgets that people use
and then
Google
I
to find out
said
the
that
answers.
to Vicky that I did, but should, and then she removed me as the
Yeah,
vice receivers.
Yeah, because you cheated.
Yeah,
You have to work it out.
So here's the bit, right? So here's actually a genuine thing that happened. And I think I told you about it, Chris. I can't remember if I said it on the stream. So there was a teacher in the UK, or university lecturer in the UK, who realised there was a percentage of his students cheating. Couldn't prove it very easily, but he knew they were cheating.
Yeah.
So he thought about it, how he wanted to prove it and all that, because it's against the code of ethics. He said, right, what am I going to do about this? So he spent time. He set this question for one of the, main exams for that year. That was a complete fabrication. Complete fabrication. And about months before, he tested it months in advance. He put the same sort of question or being asked in a kind of similar phrase way on a website. Good evening, Dead Sky. Put a similar question on a website, and then got a friend of his to answer it in a very specific way that would show up on Google. And didn't matter if as soon as you put the question in, this was going to be the only answer that showed up. When they set the question, he found 11 of the, I think it was 11 or 12 of the group answered the question, word for word what was on the website. They were, he said it's the only way they would have known it is by actually looking it up while they were in the exam. So of course they were automatically failed and excluded from their degree course. That is what you call using the internet to cheat and get caught at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which...
Well, during the quarantine time, we have spent lots of our units of university without going to actually have any tests on classes. So we was in our home and we cheated a lot and we passed lots of units, and right now we're getting stuck. We're locked up. We really can't do anything. Only studying the lessons.
Back in the day, I was computing was really only just starting to become a subject.
Yeah.
At school. They'd done computer O levels, O grades, and in Scotland they were introducing the higher grade for the first time, and I was the first class, one of the first years that were doing it. There was only 10 classes across the whole of Scotland doing it. It was about 120 students doing it. It was that small a course at that time. 120 people across about the whole of Scotland. So of course these teachers were meeting up to work out how to set the syllabus, what sort of thing would be included in the exams, all this sort of stuff. So you mean you'd be taught? You were supposed to have 4 or 5 lessons a week on it. You were lucky if you maybe saw that, because we were on another island. Our teacher of course had to sometimes go off to meetings, so sometimes you'd only have the teacher there 2 or 3 times. Every time you come back from a meeting, some part of the course that we'd already done would have been changed. It was constantly this moving target that we were aiming for. And so they split the subject into 2 sections. You had to do this report on a specific area of computing, and you had to do a exam as well. And if I remember, it was a multiple choice. No, it wasn't. It was. I think it was 50-50 multiple choice and written. So when we did the report part, they said, right, on the day that the report had to be submitted, it had to be by 12 o'clock. Oh, sorry, they said as long as it had been sent to the printer by 12 o'clock, then they would accept it after, because you can imagine how slow word printers were back then. But of course this then made us realise that as long as the printer didn't stop, they wouldn't know when we sent it to the printer. So we were literally sat in the class, and you would just turn and go. So you'd have one person would be monitoring the print queue, and as soon as it got low, we'd all send our reports down to the queue again. And these are like 50, 60 page reports. So we would just constantly keep the printer busy. So that we literally, I think we managed to squeak about an extra 3 hours of time onto the deadline by doing this. So of course we had that. And then of course we all went into the exam, and we used to literally watch this all. We all walked in, we sat down, and they go, right, turn over your paper.
Yeah.
So we turned over our paper, and all of us looked at it and went, what the hell is this? And they, of course, none of it we'd been taught.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked out. I think they said that year 20% of people actually managed to get a passing grade, mostly because of the reports. 30% got grade Ds, which I was one of. And the other 50% were technically E in Scotland. You literally just didn't appear on your
Take
certificate.
the second exit.
But there was the 1 year a non-award for compute and hire actually did appear on certificates, because it was the first time.
Exit now.
Technically, employers were supposed to count it as a know that you'd studied it and take it into account. Yeah, right.
Keep left.
But
Then turn
yeah,
left.
it was just. Imagine turning to a report. I mean, I had a
Turn
D.
left.
Yeah, it's going up to an employee. Yeah, you've got to count that as a pass, even though it's a D.
Yeah.
But yeah, horrible time to do computing. Horrible time.
Well, they've changed all the grades here, haven't they? Now.
It's a whole different exam
But-
system now.
Well, haven't they put? Isn't it now numbers?
Yeah,
They've
but
done
also the fact
numbers
is,
for it.
you got to remember, is England and Scotland two different exam systems.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
Turn left.
in England it was O level then A level,
Yeah.
where A level
Finally,
was a 2-year course. In Scotland, higher grades are a 1-year course, and then you do 6th-year studies, which was the equivalent of first-year university. So a higher grade fell between first-year university and A level.
Yeah.
Am I actually
Whereas
parking?
what? Whereas what I did, I could have gone, from like GCSE to A if I wanted to, but I didn't. I went from GCSE onto college and then onto university.
I was supposed to go to uni and do computer science, but I deferred and never went back.
I have got a level 1 in computer science, and I obviously have a level 1 in law. So yeah,
Yay, we leveled up.
I wish I'd have done. I wish I'd have continued with my law degree rather than spending my first year doing computer science.
Yeah.
If I'm honest.
Yeah.
Sounds
No,
like a nice
it's one of those
plan.
things. I deferred because of my mum was ill,
Which is understandable.
and yeah, I'm glad I did, because otherwise I wouldn't have got to spend the time with her I did.
Yeah.
So, right, on that note, guys, I am going to wrap that up there. We've got completed another job. We're at a point where I can do some more jobs back. I'm probably going to try and get some of those done before our next stream, but we'll see what happens with my time over the course of this week. Thank you, everyone who's joined us. Chris and Arash for joining me in chat. Hopefully some others will join us next
problem.
time we do this, which will be a fortnight's time. Because I say next Sunday night, we get to go and torment Chris on his channel as he raises money for special effect. And it's perfect, his banner come up at the time. How's that? You'd think I'd planned that. So yeah, go and support him if you can. It's in his, hopefully, he'll have a good turnout and raise loads of money for an amazing charity.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vicky, for looking after chat. Appreciate that. And thank you to everyone who's been part of what we've done this week. It's been good to get back to it after a few days off. If you haven't already done so, please do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Make sure you hit the notification bell to find out when we upload. If not, Wednesday to Sunday nights normally we're here from 8 o'clock. Easy, simple. I keep my timetable easy. But we're back Wednesday night F1 Manager, Thursday night F1 Manager, Friday night convoy fun with these two lunatic drivers. What's in there? Chris, who wants to be a Formula 1 driver, but if you see him drive, no. And Arash, who thinks to be a Formula 1 driver, but then realises he's driving a truck. Can't work out whether it's left or right-handed drive when you ask him. It takes him a day, 24 hours to answer.
The middle. I'm in the middle.
You're doing the McLaren F1 truck.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, thank you guys. Saturday night will be saying football Formula 1 Manager. I say normally for Sunday will be this, but next Sunday night we're tormenting time. I'll see you all next time. Have a lovely week. Bye bye for now.
Bye all.
Goodbye.